Hello Leos, this is Magnolia Empress with the April 2020 Ego Tripping session. I apologize for it being late. I had some family issues going on, so I had to make sure that was taken care of, but now I'm back. So let's get started. First scenario, second scenario, and first solution, second solution. Set you aside. Let's get started. Alright. You have the sexual arts going on too. So either you getting enough or you not getting enough. I know Leos, it's all about you. You like to feel good. And who doesn't? Alright, so let's see what's going on. Okay. So with this magician, you're trying to figure out, are you manipulating things? Are you feeling manipulated? Or you don't have all the pieces to make things work. But hopefully, luckily, you're getting out of the confusion and you're starting to make a decision on what you want to do. You really focus on what you love and not necessarily what's comfortable for you. And whatever has been overbearing for you, now you get into the point where you want to lay down all the unnecessary. You're real deep into your thoughts right now, almost a little too much. And because you're in your thoughts that much, or maybe there is a gentleman around you that is too deep in your face trying to tell you what to do, and you just don't have time for it, and it's causing you to get distracted, and you can't find the balance because you have this masculine energy here that is not allowing you to focus on what you truly want to do. And because of that, what normally probably feels good to you doesn't anymore. Or you can't feel like you can learn, you can't get to where you can get to that next level to learn what you need to move forward. But luckily, this looks like you may have some help coming, or you may have to give a little more in order for you to get to this next level that you want to be at. So you're going to have to break away from this individual, whoever it may be, or stop thinking too much. And what you really need to do is probably already there. So this is mainly focused on start getting back to what you love. Use your discernment in order to get back to figure out what you love and break out of this. Like sometimes we stick in the same thing because it's just comfortable for us. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's where you need to be. Okay. So with this King of Wands in reverse, that's you. But you're going to have to get back to you. Find out what you lost your passion for what you normally do, and you're gonna have to get to a point to where you say, okay, I can't sit around and be depressed about this anymore. I gotta move forward. I don't care what anyone thinks. I have to do what's best for me. And by you breaking away from this person, you can build more on the foundation that you have built for yourself. Because you've been doing this all along, and this other person has come through and just threw you for a loop. And the sun is here, which reminds me of Leos, because y'all always have this bright light about yourself. And even though it's in reverse, I just feel like it's delayed. But you'll return to this Queen of Swords energy, which is you know what's best for yourself. You're sitting on the throne, and y'all always are thinking ahead. And this devil here just means that you just have to me, the reason why this new beginning for you will probably be delayed is because there's a temptation or a manipulator that's in the way. And once you get away from this person, then you baby use your instinct and your logic to get away from this temptation or individual that you have going on here. This is kind of remind me of this King of Swords in reverse. To me, right now, they're one and the same. And you'll gain your balance back and still be cautious on what you do, and then you'll probably come across another individual or that will help you, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But or the more you find your balance, the more you will transform from this person not sure what step to go, to where you're back to your I got this, everything is fine. Especially with all this red energy, you get back to the thing that you love. You'll get this renewed passion for the gift that you have and what you want to do. Okay? And let's see what this final outcome card would be. Because sometimes we just get comfortable in what feels good to where we don't really remember the essence of what brought us to that. So that card really doesn't feel sexual for me, what this reading. And your final outcome card is Helper of Emotions. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. So, if you're getting the feeling that this is about a relationship for you, well, don't worry, there's a new person coming in to take you away from this controlling person. Otherwise, you're gonna fall in love again with what you do. You gotta find another way of looking at it. Try another avenue. Don't use the one that you use always. And everything will work itself out. So let's get into the second reading. Let me just move these out the way. Put that to the side. Second scenario is say what you mean. Okay. Spirit, let's find out what Leo needs to speak about. You holding something in. Okay. You are holding in a thought or something you're not supposed to. Maybe you can't find the words to figure out what you want to say. And because of that, it's causing you to feel like you're doing things underhanded. You're keeping inside what you feel. Instead, you kind of just playing a part. Or it's causing other people to lie to you, even though you know the truth. And now you at this impasse to where you know this situation or relationship is not good for you. You falling back into old habits because of this. Okay. This is weird. Can you clarify this Temperance in reverse? I feel like you've fallen into old habits that you know just aren't good. Okay. You're trying to avoid a tower moment. A unavoidable changes are about to happen and you don't want them to. Is the issue that you have. This is so unlike Leos. Y'all don't mind speaking your mind, but for some strange reason you don't want to at the moment. And because of that, you just keeping your emotions bottled up. You can't move forward. But it's affecting the money that you have. It's affecting the legacy that you're building for yourself. And it's not allowing you to move towards the victory. You're not moving ahead. Why? This is so weird. And you know better too. But you just don't want to. Are you afraid of hurting somebody? You want to feel like you do better? Are you feeling like you do better from in the background? Are you allowing someone to step forward in front of you? But that's not where you belong. If you are downplaying yourself to let someone else look good, you might want to rethink that, because you're going to get into the place where you are resentful of this person. And the longer you keep that resentment in, it's going to make this tower moment even worse. So you might want to be mindful of that. And it's because you're afraid. But if you're afraid of this tower moment and what it may bring to you, but you have to use that. Sometimes the things that you're afraid of, or the things that you actually supposed to be doing, is making sure that energy is making sure that you recognize that it's time for you to move and it's time for you to do something. So you got to take this fearful energy and let's see how you can use it. Okay, understand that not every ending is like the actual final ending. It's just the start of a new beginning. And it's a moment for you to learn more about yourself. Because notice how there's someone there that's going to help you to get better. You have to go through this transformation, this breakup, in order to get to learn the lessons that you can, to avoid, to get to the justice, because justice is there and you have to get what's due. And you can't, and once you break out of this depression, you can stand up for yourself more, like you should do, and you normally do, Leo. And get the help that is out there for you, but you just don't want to reach out for it. You don't have to feel like you got to do things on your own. There are people out there who will still love you no matter what in this moment. So don't feel like you're all alone. Don't feel like, in the beginning it's going to feel like you're all alone, and in that you don't have any help out there, but it is. You're just not looking for it. And you have to take that leap of faith. So find a way to take that fear and make it work for you. Everybody's afraid right now, especially in these times, because everything is so unknown. And there's that tower moment again. But with that change, that victory is still there. So victory is yours no matter what. You're going to get what you deserve, and sit tall and ride this thing on out and get what's yours. But y'all gotta keep pushing. You gotta take that first step out in order to get to. You can't just sit there and say, well, it's me. Oh, I already, but I don't want this person to look bad, or I don't want people to look at me a certain way. I mean, this is how I feel, but I want to dress it up. You don't have to dress it up. If that's, just say it. And Leos, y'all naturally make an insult sound so pretty. People don't figure out that you insulting them until they get off the phone or get in the car. So let's see what the final outcome for this scenario is. 5 of actions. Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your passion. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. So, again, if someone is lying to you, you don't have to play along and act like you don't know what's what. Step up, stand up for yourself, and move on to the next level. And let that fear move you ahead to what you know you deserve, alright? Be the Leos that you are. Be the lion that you are. Y'all know y'all kick ass. So don't play with me like that. I know too many Leos that's about that life and ain't scared of nothing. So come on now, y'all. Y'all got this, okay? So anyway, let me get off my high horse. And this is the ego tripping session for Leo. Don't forget to comment below, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later, okay?